Alright, hi guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Blue version. We're gonna be doing some stuff. I'm gonna, do as much as I can that's within, like, the flight plan. So we're gonna go down to Fuchsia first. And then we're gonna surf south of Fuchsia. We're gonna keep Jolteon up front for now. And we're gonna do some water routes. So we're gonna battle these trainers on the shore and then go down until we get to, oh, what's that cave down there? Oh, I should remember. Oh, and I put my town map away. But there's caves down there that you can't get past unless you go through them. I don't really want to go through them. So we're gonna go up to the caves, and then we're gonna go fly again, and then get to the other side, and then go down to Cinnabar Island. So, have to warm up before my swim. Tentacool. So I'm gonna be switching back and forth a lot between Jolteon, and probably, Victory Bell. Got to use Shelter, yes. Just to get Victory Bell a few levels up. Yeah, so we're going to be fighting a lot of water Pokemon in this episode to get ready for the Fire Gym, because, that makes sense. But probably after this episode, I'm going to do some grinding off camera to get everybody back on the same level before we do. Because after this one, depending on how much we get done, there's either going to be one more episode after this one, or maybe two. And then we'll be done with Pokemon Blue. No, actually, there will be three. Because I had a special idea for the final episode, which people might probably see coming now that I've said that, but, Horsey. But yeah, so in this episode I want to do the water routes, and then depending on how long that takes, I might do the Pokemon Mansion in this one. Maybe. It depends on how long this takes, because Pokemon Mansion can take a long time, but so can these water routes. But if I don't do the Pokemon Mansion this time, then the next episode will be Pokemon Mansion and Blaine's Gym, and then the last episode will just be the 8th gym and the Elite Four. Ooh, that's chilly. Okay. Oh, I forgot. You can't just, hit A at the water in this one and surf. You have to actually go into the menu. I look at the sea to forget. Forget what? Swimmer. What's wrong, buddy? Poor swimmer. It's super effective. And then after Pokemon Blue, for Pokemon Fridays, I'm probably not going to go straight to Gold. Or Silver. Or Crystal. I haven't decided which version I want to do yet. But let me know in the comments, actually, if you're watching this, and, for Gold, Silver, and Crystal, let me know which one I should play. Because the one I had growing up was Gold, and then I got Crystal later, and I know it's got a lot more content in it, so, there's more stuff to show you from it, but, I have a special spot in my heart for Gold, because that's probably the Pokemon I spent the most hours playing. I'm pretty sure I maxed out the hours on the cartridge. Lots of water Pokemon. But yeah, I'm not going to do those next. Whichever one I pick, I'll do it once I get to it. But after this one, I kind of want to do Pokemon Stadium. Because it's an awesome game. I've always loved it. I've had it since it came out, I'm pretty sure. And I just want to play through it, because I don't think I've ever beaten it. It's really, really hard at some points. So I'm going to play through it. I'm going to play as much of it as I can. And if we beat it, then that's awesome. I may actually see, because it may be a thing, I might have to get the equipment for it, but I might still have it somewhere. I may be able to use these Pokemon in Pokemon Stadium, which would be awesome. Like, if I can carry this team through to Pokemon Stadium. And I can also do that with Pokemon Stadium 2 when we get there after Gold and Silver. Because I plan on doing that. You know, I'll do, like, the main series game for that generation. And then if there were any, like, spin-off games, like, you know, Gen 3 has Pokemon Coliseum, which was a little different. It was more like a 3D console RPG that was just in third-generation Pokemon. So there's that. There's, like, the Pokemon Mystery Dungeons, and that whole series, which I've never touched. I have never played a Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game. I've never played a Pokemon Ranger game. None of that. But I want to cover all of those things. It's just acquiring them is going to be the issue. But I have every single, like, main series Pokemon game up through Sun, I'm pretty sure. I don't have any of the ones for the Switch, because I don't have a Switch yet. I know I'm really behind. But, I do really want to get those and play them for you if I can. I tried diving for Pokemon, but it was a no-go. But yeah, so that's kind of one of the things I want to do with Fridays, and one of the things I kind of want to do with this series. And I think it'll be awesome, you know, playing through some new Pokemon games that I've never played before, showing you how I kind of play the original games. And, you know, maybe in the future, like, you know, my brother might come into town, and I know I've talked about playing games with him a lot. So if he comes into town, then we might do a couple episodes where we do, like, I already planned next time he's in town, we're probably going to do GoldenEye. At least one episode of GoldenEye where we play the multiplayer. We might do a Pokemon Stadium, if I can get it all set up that way. I'm trying to think of what else we could do. If you have any ideas, that's another thing you could comment. We also really enjoyed, there was a game for Steam called Killing Floor, which on my old channel, which we only uploaded like 5 or 6 videos to, we actually played Killing Floor on that one, and it was really funny because the computer I had at the time was really, really bad and kind of old, so it didn't run very well. Like, the game didn't run very well, and there's, like, visual glitches, like 3D rendering where people are walking towards you, but instead of, like, the walk animation going, they're just spinning as they're coming towards you. So, like, those videos are still on YouTube. Like, I just watched one of them a few days ago. It was a nice, cool, like, disconnect from what I'm doing now. I mean, the videos were good, and we actually made some really good jokes. Like, I mean, the Killing Floor video was really good. Our Halo, it was PC Halo, first of all, which was rare enough as it is. But our PC Halo video was really funny. And we did a Minecraft episode. I don't remember much about it. And then I had played by myself of course, I played Tetris Attack. So... yeah, that was, like, years ago. I may have still been in college. I'm not sure, though. I'm glad I caught that, because I'm not... like, I'm seriously, like, over here talking to you guys while the game is going on over here. I mean, I can see it here, too, because that's where my capture is. Because, like, my webcam that I'm using for the face cam is sitting on top of the laptop with the capture on it. So I'm, like, still kind of watching, but I feel like I'm kind of talking to you guys and not really paying attention to the game. Swimming's great. Sunburns aren't. But I also feel like in the Pokemon episodes, like, most of what I say when I'm really paying attention to the game is, oh, they sent out this. I'm gonna use this move, and it's just kind of repetitive. So I just wanted to talk to you guys about, like, what I want to do with the series and everything, because it's actually going really well. Yeah. Yeah, I'm playing a lot of really cool games right now, and I'm really enjoying doing these videos for you guys. Like, it's been great, and I'm working out different things to, like, increase the quality of my videos and being able to schedule things correctly so I can still, you know, like, work during the day and all that, and still make videos and get them released on time. I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I'll probably put this in, like, an announcement video, which I do, like, kind of once a month. I haven't really planned it that way, but it's kind of happened. Or once every couple months, actually. But I'm probably going to bring up, if you've noticed, all of my videos have been coming out, like, at the same time during the week, and then at the same time on weekends. Like, Monday through Friday, they've been coming out at, like, 3 p.m., and then Saturday and Sunday, they come out at 11 a.m. It's just something new I'm trying, so that everybody knows, like, oh, at 3 p.m. there's going to be a new video, and at 11 a.m. on the weekends there's going to be a new video, so that you guys know when to tune in. And even if, like, you know, you can't watch it right at 3 or right at 11, it's like, you know, it came out at that time, so you're not just waiting around. You can always go check on the channel, and you know there will be a video because, hey, it's past 3 o'clock. There's a new video up today, or it's past 11 a.m. because it's a weekend. So that's something I've been doing and working on, because the scheduling feature, if you guys ever want to, like, upload to YouTube, the scheduling feature, it's awesome, and it's like right on. Like, I'll have my phone, and I've actually tested it a couple of times where it'll be 2:59, and as soon as my phone turns to 3 o'clock, up comes the notification, like, Lando's Gaming Channel just uploaded this video today, and it's just, like, immediately it sends out the video, it sends out the notification, and it's there. And I guess I'm, like, not the only one on YouTube who does that, because usually when I do that, when I see it ping, it'll ping, like, my video and then people that I'm subscribed to. Like, let's see, what channels? Usually it's, like, Game Theory, or Jacksepticeye, or I've even seen some, like, Dorkly videos come up at the same time. So I guess I didn't start doing that because they did it, like, that, because that's when they uploaded. I honestly didn't really pay attention to when they uploaded, but it just, from the research that I did, I guess I'm probably doing the right thing, which is awesome, because I'm just kind of learning as I go, and, you know, trying to make this as good as I can with the kind of short resources that I have. I mean, I'm slowly building up. Like, I got the new camera and the new microphone for Christmas, which have been amazing, by the way. Like, I'm working out the little kinks with the quality and that kind of stuff as far as the mic and the camera are concerned. And then I have to figure out a couple quirks with, like, the editing, because I figured out one of the softwares that I use to render the video and also to edit it and cut it and stuff when I need to cut. Can only, because all of my videos so far have been 480p, but my camera that I'm using is 1080p. Like, it's full HD, but the program that I'm using to edit and cut and render only exports in 480. So, which sucks. I really want to give you guys as much of a quality as I can. So there's actually another program that I have that is actually a video editor that I was literally just using to convert the file type. Like, I used it to change the file type on the videos so I could use it in my other editor that I'm used to using. But I did look up how to do what I do on that other video editor that I just used for converting, and because that exports at 1080p and whatever FPS that I set it to. But I do record in 30 FPS only because when I do render at 60 frames per second on 1080p with that video editor, like, a video that's probably 45 minutes will take over 4.5 hours to export at 60 frames per second at 1080p. And that's just way too long. If I was doing this full time and I could sit there and every 4.5 hours start rendering a new video, then it would be fine. But since I'm at work 8 hours a day, 5 days a week, I can't really do that, because then I could only really render one video a day, and there are some days where I just can't record and I can't edit. So it's not practical for me to do it that way. Now, if in the future I can do this full time, then I will most certainly do 60 frames per second, and I would probably even pay for the premium version of that software that, like, uses what's called hardware acceleration, which just makes your computer work a little harder, uses a little bit more of your CPU to increase the speed of the render and of the export. So, youch. Alright, so that's all the trainers coming this way, and I know I am, like, rambling super hard right now. So we're actually going to go all the way back to Pallet Town, because this is the other way to get to Cinnabar Island. But we're going to go see Mom first and heal up. Lando, you should take a quick rest. Oh, good. You and your Pokemon are looking great. Take care now. Sweet. Alright, so now we're all healed up. I'm ready for another route. Surf. So we just gotta go south from here. I actually may have time to do the Pokemon Mansion in this episode. Wow. You know what? That is the first random battle in this entire video. Like, I went the entire other route without a single random encounter. Which I was like, oh, this is going to take forever. Like, I'm going to have to edit a whole bunch because there's going to be all these random encounters while I'm surfing around in the water. But that was the first one. And it's been 20 minutes, almost. Like, wow. Oh, really? I mean, can I just, like, acid him to death? If it's not a one-shot, I'll start razor leafing. But, like, to waste all my razor leafs on 6 magic carp? There's always this trainer. Every single time. I guess this trainer. It's weird because, like, I'm the opposite way. Usually I was facing, like, this way. So I was kind of facing the capture, but the way it's all set up right now, I have to kind of face this way. Yeah, there's always this trainer, like, but my TV's right here, so that's why I'm pointing this way. There's always this trainer that has, like, multiple magic carps. Like, there's one in Gen 2, there's one in Gen 3. I haven't played much. Like, there was a point right after the 3DS came out, right before X and Y, I think it was, when I bought a 3DS and I went to like a used game store here where I live, and I bought every single generation of Pokemon that I didn't have. At that point, I think I had only gotten up to, I had Diamond, was the last one I had played, which I played through Diamond once, and that's it. I haven't played it again since. But, so I went and I bought, like, I think I bought Black 1 and White 2, and played through those, and then I got X and Y a little bit later than that, like for Christmas or something. And then when Sun and Moon came out, I bought Sun. I had the Sun version. But I haven't gotten anything past that. Like, I've never played Ultra Sun or Ultra Moon. I did play Heart Gold, because I couldn't not play Heart Gold. I have not played the Ruby and Sapphire remakes. I was kind of hoping when they did that they would make an Emerald remake, but maybe they just made the Ruby and Sapphire remakes enough like Emerald that it worked, but I don't know. I've never played them, so I don't know. So there are a lot of Pokemon games that I actually haven't played, but I actually am really knowledgeable about the franchise, and, you know, I used to watch the TV show when I was a kid, and I've played through at least the main games in every generation, up to Sun and Moon. But I'm super excited to play Sword and Shield eventually. Like, I really, really want to play Sword and Shield, but I need to Switch first. Which is not within my budget at the moment. Because I'm trying to move and all this stuff, like... And it's just gonna be weird for a while, getting back into, like, living on my own and stuff. But, so that might be a thing. If I have to not upload for a couple days because I'm moving, I'm trying to pre-record a bunch of videos so I can just set it up where, you know, I have videos scheduled for 5 or 6 days out. So I can take a week and move and do all that stuff that I need to do. But if it comes down to it and I get really busy or something and I can't record and I can't upload that far in advance, because it's like every little recording session that I sit down and do, I get a little bit farther ahead. I get a few more videos ahead. So, we'll see. I don't know. What's wrong with me swimming? There's nothing wrong with you swimming. Oh! It's a cue ball, that's why. Big dude swimming. There's nothing wrong with it, man. You lose that weight. But yeah, so I'm thinking about doing another like what do I want to call it? Like an announcement video type of deal, which by this point it might already be out. Because I'm thinking of doing it actually tomorrow, which you don't know what day it is for me today, but I'm planning on doing it tomorrow. Just talking about, like, what I want for the channel and some cool stuff that's going on with me lately. And, you know, just for those of you who don't know me very well, because I know I do have some friends on here that do watch regularly, but for those of you who maybe don't know me quite as well, you know, I want you to know kind of what I do and who I am, and, you know, maybe get to understand why I say certain things or why I react certain ways to games. So that video will probably be done and out tomorrow. But this episode that you're watching right now probably won't even come out until the Friday after. So, you'll see, I've dated this video pretty specifically. When you see this episode, go back and watch my, like, announcement video. That's pretty much what I call it. It's pretty much just a vlog. But, when you see that, and then you watch this, go back and watch the vlog, and then tell me down below what day of the week I recorded this. And then you get bonus points. I don't know what they're for yet, but you get bonus points. So there's going to be a lot of stuff that you can comment. I better see some comments. I'm just joking. I don't do this for the comments. I don't do it for the likes. I don't do it for the views. I do it because I like it. If it were to come to a point that I could do it full time, that would be awesome. I would love to do it, but I'm not doing it just for that. I'm doing it because I have fun doing it, and it helps me mentally. It really does. Like, it's very therapeutic for me to make these videos for you. So, yeah. Don't mean to get all super serious with you guys, but especially during Pokemon. What am I doing? Alright. Gotta surf again. Go, Blastoise, go! Hello! I caught all my Pokemon at sea! Well, I mean, yeah, because you kind of stay floating there and never really leave. Ooh, Starmie! That's a crazy one. Yeah, I'm kind of like underneath where the camera can see. I'm bundled up in blankets because it's really cold in here. It's one of the reasons why I'm moving. Oh, darn, I really don't like it when that happens. Ah, feel the sun and the wind. Yeah, it's like, they see you, they see you, but their vision pixels aren't set to be able to see you. So you just, you float right past them. And I might end up, like, missing a few trainers, but I'm not really worried about it, because, honestly, I'm kind of overpowered at this point. Like, I could probably take on the Elite Four right now and not do that bad at all. But that's just kind of what happened in the first generation. It was really easy to level up to the point where you can just blow through this game. Especially if you did the thing where you took your starter through the whole thing. Like, all 3 starter Pokemon can get through the entire game. And you can go through, like, without feigning, without whiting out, with just your starter. I mean, you need other Pokemon in your party to do, like, HMs and stuff, but you don't really need any Pokemon but your starter. And if you do that, like, 2/3 of the way through the game, your starter's already at level 100. And none of the trainers can beat you at that point. Not in the Elite Four, like, nothing. And then you go and one-hit Mewtwo and just... So, I'm actually not gonna do the Pokemon Mansion in this episode, I've decided. But I just have, a few more trainers down this way that we're gonna fight, and then I'm gonna save in Cinnabar Island. Cinnabar, in the west, has a lab for Pokemon. So I'm gonna, finish up these trainers, and go back to Cinnabar Island, kind of save, and then I'll end the episode. And then the next episode will be just Cinnabar Island, like the mansion, and Cinnabar Gym. And then the next episode will be the 8th gym and the Elite Four, which might be kind of a longer episode because we have Victory Road in there too. But that one, that will kind of be the finale. And then there will be like an epilogue episode after the finale, which you can probably already guess, but I'm not going to say, just in case you don't know. You probably know what I'm going to go do. But that'll be probably a really short episode, because, like, I know it so well. And we're not going to go through and, like, get every item or anything. I'm just going to go there, do the thing, and end the episode. And that'll be the end of Pokemon Blue. And I may even do a thing where I release that episode, like that epilogue episode, and the first episode of Pokemon Stadium as well. Just to, kind of move on from Pokemon Blue, because this is getting to be a long series. I mean, even though I started doing the longer videos and everything, it's still gonna be the most episodes that any of my other series has had. I think the longest one that I had, Resident Evil 1 and Crash Bandicoot had the same number of episodes, and it was either 13 or 14 episodes. And this is episode 13 or 14 of Pokemon. But we still have at least, we still have 2 more. So this will be the most episodes of anything I've done so far. And the newer Pokemon games, as I go along, are only going to get longer. Especially, like, Gold and Silver, you go through Johto, and then you go through Kanto. So it's going to be, like, twice as long. I knew this was a bird keeper, that's why I switched up. Yeah, I'm super excited. Like, I love this game, and I'm gonna love finishing it up and playing it for you guys. But I'm ready to move on. It's been a long series. Not to say that I think it's getting boring, because I don't think it is. I'm doing all, like, the intricacies that most Let's Plays that I've watched of Pokemon don't do. Like, if I'm cutting anything from these episodes, it's, like, me walking back to the Pokemon Center to heal, or me, like, skipping random encounters because there's, like, a million of them in some areas. But, like, other than that, I haven't cut anything else, which most... I don't want to say they're Let's Plays, because they're not really Let's Plays, but most of the videos that I see of gameplay... Hold on, I gotta fix this blanket, because it's bugging the crap out of me, and it's hurting my back. Because I was kind of, like, half sitting on it. But most of the videos that I've seen of, like, going through the old Pokemon games, they literally just do highlights. And they don't even do highlights where, you know, they'll do the gym trainers, but you won't even get to see the whole battle. It'll just be like, oh, this is when this one died, and then this is when this one died, and this is when this one leveled up. And then we walked over this way. We're not going to show you these 5 trainers that we just, like, totally skipped by in the video. We're just going to move you right to this new town. And then we're going to, you know, show you this, and we caught this Pokemon. And it just moves by so fast, and you miss... Like, it's like everybody who's probably watched this knows the feeling of Pokemon, and knows the feeling of playing Pokemon. But when you do those, like, highlight type of videos, you really, like, you lose the soul of it. Like, there's a certain feeling to playing and watching a Pokemon game all the way through, and you just lose it when you do just, like, those highlight videos. But, you know, I've seen a few of, like, the highlight videos that I do like, but those are mostly, like, doing the glitches and stuff. Like, they highlight how to do the glitch, but they show you every step. And they show you in detail every step of what you have to do, even though they're, like, cutting around. But for those videos, that's awesome. And I've only seen one, like, group or whatever actually do, like, full on what I would consider Let's Plays of Pokemon and not just, like, highlight videos. And that was, Game Grumps, like when they did Fire Red, and I think they've done some others too, but Fire Red is definitely their most popular one, where they actually went through the whole game. I mean, they did it in 10-minute episodes, which was why it was like hundreds and hundreds of episodes long, but I mean, I loved it, and they're just so funny, and they're some of my favorite YouTubers. Like, I've been following Aaron since the Egoraptor days, like back when it was just on Newgrounds, before YouTube was even a thing. I was watching Egoraptor. But that's gonna be it for this episode. I'm sorry I kind of, like, rambled on this entire episode, but, you know, I enjoyed it. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit that bell so you get notified whenever I upload a new video, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day, everybody. Bye!